Hi, welcome to a new gentle yoga practice here in Yoga for All Bodies. Today we're going to be exploring all the movements our spine allows us to do. So as usual, you will need your props. 2 cushions, 2 pillows, 2 bolsters, your blocks, your strap, a blanket or an extra pillow to support your head. And we're going to get started. Find your comfortable seat on top of your bolster, on top of your blankets. You can sit with the legs crossed, the soles of the feet together, whatever feels amazing in your body today. You can leave your eyes open or closed. And gently start rocking side to side. Just noticing how this movement feels in your sitting bones. Noticing your breath, giving yourself permission to fully arrive to your practice today. Now you have the option to continue this rocking motion if it feels amazing in your body. You can maybe make it slower even. Or you come to stillness. Bring your hands on top of your heart, finding your heartbeat. And check in with yourself. How are you feeling in this very moment in your body? But most important, how are you feeling in your mind and your heart? And as you're feeling your heartbeat, I invite you to set an intention for your practice. An intention is a wish we have for ourselves. So it can be, today I give myself permission to rest. I give myself permission to slow down. And every time I speak to myself, I'm going to do it as my own best friend. Big breath in. Let it out with a sigh. Gently open the eyes if you have them closed. Come to stillness. And today we're going to start our practice in our backs, in Supta Baddha Konasana, a gentle hip opener. If for any reason you can't be on your back, same thing, hip opener, but with an elevation. I will show you the 2 options. Option number 1, directly on your mat. You come all the way down and you will use one of your pillows or bolsters to support your knees. So you bring the soles of the feet together and the bolster is supporting the knees, not the feet or any other part of your body, the knees. And if for any reason you want a little bit more height for your back, you can use your blocks. You bring one block in the second height, the other in the first height, and you use one of your cushions or pillows, creating a ramp. You can add even more comfort using a blanket at the base of this ramp. So you decide the one that feels amazing. If you're using the ramp, you're also giving your body the hip opener. Take all the time you need to feel super comfortable and welcome in the pose. Find an amazing position for your arms. Maybe arms by your sides, palms facing up. Hands on your belly, hands on your heart. Whatever your body is asking you today. And once your whole body is supported by your props, you invite relaxation into your body. Softening the feet, softening the legs, your belly, the the shoulders, the arms, the fingers. Softening the jaw, softening the forehead. Reminding your mind and your body that you give yourself permission to slow down. Notice the sensations of your body in this pose. Also notice what is happening with your mind. And gently start scanning your body. Notice how do you feel today in your feet, in the toes, the ankles, the heels. Now what is happening in your calves, in the chins? What is happening on your knees, in the thighs? What is happening in your belly? What is happening in your low back, in your hips, in the pelvis? What is happening in your chest, in the shoulders, in the shoulder blades? What is happening in the arms, in the elbows, in the fingers? What is happening in your face, especially with your jaw? What is happening in your eyes today, in your forehead? In the neck, in your skull? Take a big breath in. Let it out with a sigh. One more time, reminding your mind, reminding your body that you give yourself permission to rest. Feel the support of your props. Feel the support of the earth that is holding your whole body. Take a big breath in. Let it out. And you can leave your eyes open or closed. And gently you will start tapping each finger. The thumb against the little finger, then the ring finger. You're pressing, gentle pressure here mobilizing each of your fingers. You can leave the arms by your sides. And just notice how this gentle movement feels in your body today. Find the speed, find the pressure that your body is asking you today. Big breath in. Let it out. Once you finish the last round of pressing each finger, stop the movement and just notice. Notice the sensations in your wrist, in the fingers. Take a big breath in. Let it out. Big breath in, reach the arms up and bring the arms by your ears, giving your upper body a stretch. You can even reach with one arm, then the other, bringing some movement into your shoulders. Big breath in. Let it out. Bring the arms by your sides one more time. Noticing the sensations in the shoulders. And when you're ready, start rolling your wrist. You can make gentle fists with your hands. You can leave the fists by your sides, or you can bring them in front of your body. Rolling the wrist to one side, then the other. Big breath in. Let it out. Stop the movement and gently blink the fingers, open and close. Big breath in. Let it out. And release the arms by your sides. Now with control, bring the knees together. Extend the legs, leaving your bolster under the knees. If you are with your ramp, you will remove the ramp for a moment, coming all the way down to your back. And have your strap nearby. Now take a moment to notice how your body feels now in this new position, in this mini Shavasana. Scan the amount of surface of your body that is in contact with your mat. And pay special attention to what is happening in your back. Notice the amount of surface of the shoulders that is in contact with your mat. Notice what is happening in the low back. And what is happening with the natural curves of your spine, with your neck, in between the shoulder blades, all the way down to your low back. Big breath in. Let it out. Now with control, remove the bolster from under your knees. You can roll to your side to remove it, or you can kick it with your feet, whatever feels good. Now come back to your back with the knees bent, feet hip distance apart. Arms by your sides. Big breath in. Let it out. Now grab your strap and with control, take a big breath in. Exhale, bring the right knee to the chest. You can grab it with your hands right on top of the knee, maybe the back of the thigh, or you use your strap in the middle of the chins to help you with this task. Using your strap allows you to really relax the shoulders and create gentle traction here. You have the option to stay just like this, or you start some movement at your hip socket, making circles to one side, then the other. Find the speed, find the amount of movement that your body is asking you today. Big breath in. Let it out. Stop the movement and with control, bring that right foot down. When you're ready, you take a big breath in. Exhale, left knee to the chest. You know your options. Maybe you start exploring some movement, making circles to one side, then the other. Big breath in. Let it out. And stop the movement and with control, bring both feet back to the mat. Separate your feet almost as wide as your mat. Palms facing up. And gently start windshield wipering the knees. Inhale up. Exhale, you bring them to the right, then to the left. One more time, honoring the sensations in your body. Maybe today your body is asking you for a slower movement, a faster movement. That's why we come to our practice, to reconnect with our needs, to reconnect with our bodies. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to center, feet hip distance apart. And with control, bring the knees to the chest. One more time, you can use your strap to help you with this task. And separate your knees as much as needed to take the space your body needs. If it feels good in your body, you can even rock side to side. Big breath in. Let it out. Stop the movement. With control, bring both feet back to the mat. Just noticing how your body feels after these gentle movements. Big breath in. Let it out. Now slowly, with the least amount of effort possible, roll to your favorite side and use your arm strength to put yourself up into your comfortable seat. Take a moment to find your super comfortable seat on top of your bolster, on top of your blankets. You can sit with the legs crossed or the soles of the feet together, whatever feels amazing today. Gently roll your pubic bones down, finding length in your spine. Soften the shoulders. And we will start with some gentle movement for the shoulders. So option number 1, you bring the hands on top of the thighs. Big breath in, bring the shoulders up. Exhale, forward and down. Inhale up, exhale, forward and down. And if you want to intensify the sensations, you can bring the fingertips on top of the shoulders. And every time you bring your elbows forward, you invite them to meet in the midline. Choose the variation that feels amazing in your body. One more time, honoring the speed that your body is asking you today. Inhale up, exhale, front and down. Stop the movement and now you circle the other way. Inhale, bring the shoulders up, exhale, back and down. You know your options. Finding the movement, finding the speed that feels amazing in your body. Two more times at your own speed. Stop the movement and just notice. Notice the sensations in the shoulders, in your spine. And when you're ready, you walk the right hand to the side, finding your side bend. You can use your blocks to bring the earth closer to your hands. And if for any reason doing this with the arm doesn't feel good in your body, you can bring the hand to the low back or the hand to the back of your head. Whatever your choice, once you notice that you're reaching from your whole side body, gently invite your chest to turn up. Find your breath. Soften the muscles of the face. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to center, and now you switch. Side bend, second side. This second side might be different, so you know your options. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to center and release the arms. Take a moment to notice the sensations in your side body. Big breath in. Let it out. And now we will continue with some spinal movements. So for this one, you don't ground your sitting bones. You allow your body to participate in the movement. You can leave your hands on top of your thighs or by your sides or on your hips, whatever feels amazing. Inhale, you bring your torso forward. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. And this movement doesn't have to be super big, super dramatic, only what your body is asking you today. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Stop the movement and now you circle the other way. Inhale, forward. Exhale, back. Noticing if this second side feels different. That's perfectly fine. Stop the movement. Take a moment to find your super comfortable seat. And we continue with our seated twist. Same thing here. You allow your whole body to participate in the movement. Big breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, open twist to your right. And you have the option to leave the arms extended by the sides, maybe bringing your hand on top of the knee to help you twist some more. Whatever your choice, you are breathing. Chin parallel with the floor. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, open twist to your left. And you know your options. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to center, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart and release the arms by your sides. Now with control, come to your hands and knees. Remove your bolster, remove your cushion. You can use your blanket to give your knees extra comfort today. Hands in line with the shoulders, knees hip distance apart or even wider. Whatever allows you to take the space your body needs. Transfer the weight in your hands to the thumb and index finger and gently push the mat away. When you're ready, big breath in, arch your back, finding your cow. Exhale, round your spine, push the mat away, finding your cat. Inhale, look up. Exhale, round. And if for any reason holding weight in your hands doesn't feel good, you can bring your forearms on top of a bolster and you continue to explore this movement for your spine. Find the amount of movement and the speed that your body is asking you today. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to your tabletop position. Separate the knees and find your child's pose. Option number 1, you can leave your arms long in front of you. Maybe bringing the forearms down if for any reason you want to leave your head up. Or you can rest your forehead in the back of your hands or in a block. Whatever your choice, soften your belly. Soften the muscles of the face. Big breath in. Let it out. Big breath in and out. Inhale, come back to your tabletop position. And now we have two options because we're going to move on to a back bend. So if for any reason you can't be on your belly, you will come to kneeling and you will bring the hands to your low back, finding the same position that we're going to do in the belly on your knees. You can also stay here if you feel that this variation feels better in your body. If not, with control, you come to your belly and you will find your Sphinx pose. Elbows in line with the shoulders. Spread the fingers. And you're leading from your heart. If you are on your knees or if you are on your belly, you're leading in a diagonal up, not straight forward from the chest, like a wave. Soften the muscles of the face. And notice the sensations in your spine. If you notice that you have any kind of compression in the low back, go ahead and separate the knees. This allows the sacrum to rotate and the spine to move with more freedom. Big breath in. Let it out. With control, come out of the back bend. If you are on your belly, bringing your forehead to the back of your hands. And if you are on your knees, finding your child's pose one more time. Notice the sensations in your body. Big breath in. Let it out. With control, come back to your tabletop position. And take a moment to decide what your body is asking you right now. Maybe one more time, your child's pose variation. Or you tuck the toes, finding your downward facing dog. Whatever your body is asking you today. If you are on your down dog, push the mat away. You can bend one knee, then the other. Big breath in. Let it out. Come to your tippy toes, bend the knees, gaze forward, and mindfully come to the top of your mat. If you are on your knees, you can use one of your blocks. You bring one foot forward, then the other, and you come to the top of your mat. Take a moment to separate your feet to take the space your body needs. And when you're ready, halfway lift, flat back, gaze a little bit forward. And as you can see, I'm using my block to bring the earth closer to my hands. Exhale, forward fold. Release the head, release the neck. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Press the hands, release the arms. Big breath in, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring the hands in front of the heart and release the arms, finding your Tadasana. Now take a moment to separate your feet. You can be on the long side of your mat. Feet parallel to each other. And we will set up for some standing poses. So you will bring the right foot out, bend that knee, opening that hip, and you're pressing through the outer edge of the back foot. And when you're ready, you open the arms, finding your warrior two. Pay attention that you're not bringing the knee inwards. Big breath in. Let it out. Now flip the front palm, reach forward and back. Reverse warrior. And pay attention that this movement is happening from your torso to the side. We usually want to make it a back bend. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Hands to the hips. Straighten that right leg. Bring that foot in and you're back in the same position in which you started. So now you switch the other toes out. Bend that knee. And when you're ready, you open your warrior two, second side. Big breath in. Let it out. Now flip the front palm, reach forward and back for your reverse warrior, second side. Big breath in. Let it out. Inhale, come back to your warrior two. Hands to the hips. Straighten that front leg. Parallel the feet into each other. And with control, heel to the feet. Shake the hands, shake the legs. Big breath in. Let it out. Stop the movement and with control, come to sit on your mat. You can sit on top of one of your blankets or a thin pillow to create a gentle elevation for your hips. Bring the soles of the feet together in front of you, finding your butterfly pose. And you decide, for a deeper stretch, you will bring the heels closer to your pubic bones. For a gentle stretch, you bring the heels away, creating a diamond shape with your legs. You can also use your props to support the knees, in case if you notice that there's a lot of space, or today you want extra support. Whatever your choice, bring the hands to your low back to notice that you're not rounding. If that is happening, you need a little bit more height under the hips. Arms by your sides. Soften the shoulders. And just notice how your body feels in this pose. Notice what is happening with your breath. Notice if your body feels grounded and with support. Big breath in. Let it out. Now press the feet into each other, activating the legs. Arms by your sides. Big breath in, find length in your spine. Exhale, you hinge at the hips and fall forward. Some options here. You can leave your hands resting on your mat and you can bring the chin to the chest. Or you can use one of your props, your blocks, your cushions, your bolsters to support your forehead. Once your body feels welcome in this pose, you invite relaxation in. Softening the feet, the legs, your belly, the shoulders, the arms, the fingers. Inviting your mind and your body to meet in that sweet spot of stillness. If at any moment this pose doesn't feel good in your body, feel free to come out. Your body, your practice. Big breath in. Let it out. Press the feet into each other. Engage your abdominals, and with control, come all the way up. Remove your prop. You can even use your hands to help you bring the knees together. Extend the legs long and resist the urge to move for a moment. Just noticing the sensations in the legs, in the hip. You can rest your arms behind you like you're resting on a park or a beach. And now you bring some movement, maybe pointing and flexing, making circles with the ankle to one side, then the other. Big breath in. Let it out. With control, come all the way up and all the way down to your back. You can use one more time your blanket or your pillow to support your head. Bring the knees to the chest. You can use your strap to help you with this task. Separate the knees as much as needed. And if it feels amazing, you can rock side to side. Big breath in. Let it out. Stop the movement, separate the knees. And you set up for your happy baby, grabbing the outsides of the feet, or one more time using your strap. Right in the middle of the feet, you bend the knees. And if it feels amazing, you rock side to side. Big breath in. Let it out. Stop the movement, bring the knees to the chest. Curl your head up, transforming yourself into a super tight ball. Squeeze the legs, your belly, the arms. And you hold it for 3, 2, 1. Open the arms, open the legs. And slowly, with the least amount of effort possible, roll to your favorite side and use your arm strength to put yourself up into your comfortable seat. And today I invite you to rest in a gentle back bend. The beautiful thing about back bends is that it doesn't have to be super dramatic to work in your body. And if you know that you don't like back bends, or for any reason you don't want to be on your back, you can build the same ramp that we used in the beginning. I will be showing both options one more time. So if you decide to go for the back bend, there's an amazing back bend that is called one blanket back bend, meaning that it's going to be not super high, but it's going to feel amazing in your body, because the back bends don't need to be super dramatic to work. So you can even have your blanket right by the side, this side. So you will place it on your mat and you will come all the way down to your back. The important thing to make it a back bend is that the edge of the blanket is going to be right where your shoulder blade ends. There. It's approximately on the line of the bra. And then you come to your back. You can play with the height of your blanket. The important thing is that it's even, so you can relax here. Always having in mind that less is more, especially when we want to relax. So you come to your back, and maybe you will need to adjust your body. So you find the tip of the shoulder blade and you move there. And even though it's super gentle, you can feel it in your body. It calms your mind, opens the front of the body, and creates length in your spine. If you want to recreate the ramp that we did at the beginning, you can use your blocks, one in the second height, the other in the first, and you create your ramp. Take all the time you need to feel super comfortable in this pose, reminding your mind, your body, that you give yourself permission to rest, because you are already doing more than enough. Soften the muscles of the face, soften your body, and give yourself permission to rest. Now you have the option to continue resting in this pose if it feels amazing in your body. If not, you take a big breath in, let it out with a sigh, and take a moment to notice what your body is asking you for your final resting pose. Maybe using your bolster under the knees, or any other pose, for example, legs at the wall. One more time, you're supported back in the ramp in which we started. Whatever feels amazing in your body today. Take all the time you need to feel super comfortable in the pose. Adjust your head support and use all the props that your body is asking you. Whatever your choice, separate the arms from your body so you can breathe with freedom. And invite your mind and your body to receive all the benefits from your practice. Start to pay attention to your breath. Wiggle the fingers, the toes. Stretch the arms overhead like waking up in the morning. And slowly, with the least amount of effort possible, roll to your favorite side. And use your arm strength to put yourself up into your comfortable seat. With the legs crossed, eyes open or closed, whatever feels natural in your body. Bring your hands on top of your heart, finding your heartbeat. And check in with yourself. How are you feeling in your body after your practice? But most important, how are you feeling in your mind and your heart? As you're feeling your heartbeat, thank yourself, congratulate yourself for being here, taking the time to enjoy living in your own and unique body, and taking the time to take care of yourself, because self-care is self-love. Bring your arms behind you, grabbing opposite elbows, opposite forearms, opposite wrist, whatever is available in your body. Bring the chin to the chest in signal of sealing all the benefits from your practice. Bring your head up and the hands in front of the heart in Anjali Mudra. We bow forward. The light in me honors the light in you. Thank you so much for practicing with me today, and I will see you soon.